Tourism Director W. Ibohol says preparation for 11th edition of Manipur Sangai Festival 2022 are almost completed. Festival to cost around 10 crore rupees. Cultural actions Ngashant Kumhai to be held at Ukhrul District Headquarters on December 2 and 3 to celebrate age-old bond between Tangkhul and Meitei community. Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar and members of Salaicha Pibaral Punsi Marut, Manipur meets farmers of Kangabo whose paddy stack have been burned down by miscreant. Villagers of Pannapokpe and Sanasabi in Imphal East District stage protest made against including their village in Hill District. And first ever Chief Minister Sagol Kangjai Championship kicked off at Kangzebong Polo Ground, Kangla in Imphal. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA, and now the news in details. Director of Tourism Department, Government of Manipur, W. Ibohol says preparation for the 11th edition of Manipur Sangai Festival 2022 are almost completed. Speaking to media at Tourism Department office in North AOC Imphal today, W. Ibohol informed that the total expenditure of Sangai Festival might exceed the total stipulated budget of 10 crore rupees. The 10-day festival from November 21 till 30 will be held in different locations of Manipur. He added that Union Tourism Minister G. Kishan Reddy and Union Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises MSME Narayan Tirani will inaugurate Sangai Festival 2022 at Sangai Ethnic Park in Moirang Kuno. He said festival event will be held only at Moirang Kuno on the opening day. He said other main venues of the festival are Hatta Kangzebong, MSFDF, and City Convention Center, Ibudo Margin Complex in Hengang, and Kumanlapak Sports Complex in Imphal East District. In Imphal West, Sangai Festival will be held at Mapal Kangzebong and Kangzebong in Kangla, Moirang Kuno in Bishnupur District, Bahang and Kuga in Jurchampu District, and at Mau and Makhelt of Mau District. The tourism director also said that consulates of Thailand, Myanmar, France, Brunei and US in India have confirmed their presence during the festival, which aims at showcasing culture of various communities in the state and outside through dance, songs, folk music and other cultural programs. Cultural teams from Thailand, Bangladesh and Brunei are also participating in the festival, and that a Japanese drum team in collaboration with Manipur drummers will present mixed drummed performance during the festival. W. Ibohol South cooperation from the public in making the Sangai Festival 2022 a grand success. For the convenience of public, online booking of ticket for Sangai Festival started today, and IT firm Globis is in charge for the same.
Total budget se koi aigi tourism ki department sida Sangai Festival gi oidati 10 crore ne aigi da hojik thammi base sengtokpa khotokpa waste management tawda mafam kudimak se taru tanan thamsi haibagi adugi pandam da koi yam kanna in a concerted effort not only tourism department ka pannataba department am se pullaga koi punna sangsinaba adugumba koi collective approach sama under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister and the Chief Secretary. I hope festival is my
President of Sangai Protection Forum, Budi, on behalf of all the clubs in Lake Kaibul Lamjau area, said that the locals are all set to welcome visitors during the Sangai Festival. Speaking to media at Kaibul Lamjau today, Budi expressed belief that the government will recognize the efforts of villagers residing around Kaibul Lamjau National Park in protecting the endangered Sangai. He also refuted reports on reformation of Sangai Protection Forum.
Prajamyam Amadi, Manipur Mapalanti Live, Mu Kudimakta, Hajaningisi, Akoi, Kaibul Lamjauda, Lam Koiba Lakosing, Shanghai Festival, Jamba Lakosing, Changbiro, Akoi, Tamo Sing, and Akui Damata Sevatang, Damata, I don't know, Jeramke, Aduga, and the Haukiba, Nabimbergi Tang Mapanda, Paramji, Club Cricket Torakanda, Quiki Secretarina, Amachemena. Haiba wafam madu akhoi president ai sa mak jauna madi lairiba club singsigi punjal laga siang gibnati madu akhoi gi prajana madi ai president ama oina madu chanaba suya yaro haina media gi thongda thamjari.
Manipur police beef up security measures to prevent any untoward incident ahead of the Manipur Sangha festival. Imphal West District Police Commando team conducted cordon and search operation this morning in various parts of the district. Commando team carried out search operation to end Kwakatil Bazaar area and Akam Tlekai Maning Lekai from 6:30 a.m. till 8:30 a.m., wherein 160 residents, including 4 bailouts of 120 households, were verified. No one was picked up during the operation. Imphal West Police Commando team also conducted search operation at 9 hotels in Tangal Bazaar from 7:30 till 8:40 this morning. No one was picked up. A cultural exchange program called Ngashan Kumhai will be organized at Ukhrul District Headquarters on December 2 and 3 to celebrate the age-old bond and brotherhood between the Tangkhul and Meitei community. Tangkhul Naga Ungnaut Long will organize the program along with Herikont Lipul, UNA, CSTU, IPSA, UPF and KKL. The two-day program will provide platform to showcase various cultural songs, dances and customary rituals depicting the identity of both Tangkhul and Meitei community. Making the announcement to media person at Manipur Press Club today, co-convener of the organizing committee, L. Ratanjan Kumar, and said that a memorial stone of Ngashan Kumhai will also be erected by Chief Minister Notaman Biren to mark the festival. He appealed to other communities living in the state not to misperceive the program, which involved Tangkhul and Meitei community, as this program was decided during a meeting between Tangkhul and Meitei community held at Kamlang village in Ukhrul a few years back. He said similar cultural exchange programs are being planned with other communities by both Tangkhul and Meitei communities.
Ahanba Tangkhul Meitei Ngashan Kumhai Cultural Festival asigi organizing committee gi behalf ta aina co-convener ama woina Manipur miyamda hairiba yelongi sing kannabagi damak yelongi sing mari sesanabagi damak ipai puna ningamba manglan mangphaunanabagi damak amadi lamdam sigi miyamna pamliba thabak sing ado khardang wersu tawjaba ngamnaba hairiba cultural festival ase pangthokpu matamda leipak miyam umnamakna mateng pangbiu loinana saruk yabiu haina appeal tawjara.
Speaking to media, member of the organizing committee and headman of Khongbal Tangkhul, Akhui Jimik said Manipur was under monarchy for thousands of years. But after becoming the part of India, some of the culture and tradition have lost their sheen and relevance. He said there is a looming threat of outsiders outnumbering the indigenous people of the state, like in Tripura. The fear will be further consolidated with the arrival of railways in the state. He said the program aims to forge a united front against such influx of outsiders.
Indigenous haibasi mangraba type ta yalomi Tripura gi Assam gi asigi phibam laktrige ekoi culture ekoi identity ekoi custom asi singsi protect the hodrabadi mitop singna ekoi gi railway la ani ama la ani mayam population su ekoi na kino to hon na kiba tu chungba tumba position da lakrabani na asi gumbasi clarity leiraga ekoi hingbasi tarkar hoye staff pi ba tarkar hoye haibagi kino to bani adu Manipur da hingliba furup si Meitei ga tang ngak natte furup atai no su seran lo bigunu hai sai appeal to ninge.
Kairao MLA County PDA Chairman Lauren Bramishore met with those farmers whose paddy stack have been burned out by miscreant at Kangabok in Thawal district today. Salai Chapi Baral Punsi Marup Manipur also extended paddy and financial help to the victims. MLA Laurembam Trameshwar and members of Salaicha Pibaral Punsi Marup Manipur visited Moirangthem Nabachandra and his wife Moirangthem Ongbibina from Kangabok Part 1, Awang Laikai, and Saikomd Itomja, his wife Saikomd Ongbi Thaba from Kangabok Part 3, Makhalaikai in Kangabok constituency. The families appreciated the MLA and those who had accompanied him. Moirangthem Ongbibina expressed sadness that some miscreants set ablaze their harvested paddy at Thawal District Hospital, Maninglokont, on November 9th morning. He appealed to award befitting punishment to the miscreants.
Pam da sigi wat ki member ki mamang da mana lili mache chai gane aduga nung lau si chu ubangam brangam tra yeng ke hai ba aduga phau si hulla matung ji wai lau rak pa matam si da jangan ka tinga mukap challe ka chan da lori ka chen du da mai si thara matung da di ma bu ching na tra ngai ma thau chi lai tre pa mana na ta da kanam ta na tau ngai lai te ma khak tang lau khat piraga matung da amuk hana thok ta ngai gi mayam gi chu aingon da chak liba mai cha chumai na chak ta na ba che tungan biyo hai dona mayam da aina khuram jari
madu da chingna ba jai kanam ta hai bum te ai di mi gi saungna ba khangna ngai di mi gi som tai saungna ba leite kari hai dom kan nongdon pangna thamoi da thaga jai yam sung harau ai di pangbirak ba ka kendra yam sung mang da pham ni ba ko gi sar mi ro bu khoina angam bai gi naw si gi mang ta khar bu long mi mu ge angam ma khar pi birak ba si ai ngam khela din thaga jai ai hai ru bu su leitri ai di isa ji pung ngau din kana da leite kan
Speaking on the sidelines, MLA Laurembam Rameshwar said his visit was met under the initiative of Chief Minister Nautaman Biren. He condemned those who had burned down the paddy, which was cultivated with much efforts. He also lauded the members of Salaicha Pibaral Punsi Marup Manipur for extending help to the victims. Stating that police has registered an FIR against the incident, the MLA assured that government will nab the miscreant as soon as possible. Salaicha Pibaral Punsi Marup Manipur Vice President Yensem Bomtromio, Kiamgay Gram Panchayat Ward Member 8, former member Namairapam Heramot, and other members took part in the visit.
again hangujona ai lakpane karaoke ni lejari ba salai sa pyar puchi maru bana khogi naha mayam si pulla kanda asugma wana tar basida khring mateng pangje na koina angam pesa khaina raga phau khwan ba duga karaoke ta dagi isan lokcha phau bara manga tru khoi pur lai ga khangbo ki mafam ani sida angam mateng pangje bane khoi leptana makhata na laiba manipur gi ani jaga da thok 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 ya da angam ba khoi salai sa pyar puchi maru site gi mateng pangki gani duga sarkar sina su praja sing kari wali kai dori habse dum kumna yeng lai ha han changbiru ba khoi yumbu duga onam sim mission masaga telephone da wari sana jale adu sp masamus phone tor ko lai siam haria dun yam thuna kuching na bakhalai male phagat buju hobo male ado haibet chap chaba buine su phangdabani na kuching mau gidi mi phai pun tolidu fir ma lokhala kanda january phana ka honari na sakal site thamjag.
Villagers of Thanapokpi and Sanasabi in the Imphaltis district at the adjoining of the Ukrul Tenkampopi district staged protest made today against including the villages in the Hill district during district boundary demarcation. Thanapokpi Village Committee Secretary Laitamt Madhuchandra accused some miscreants in the Hill district of claiming their lands. He also claimed that proscribed outfits and CSOs of the hills are threatening the valley inhabitants.
Nongmagi chingi saruksing labuk koina onthokiba amasung atopa mising laaga chingya da tasalakpana maramuiduna akoigi reserve forest darbar na piramba sida akaiba kayamunu laaya laibasing asi lahenbidana magidamakta Kangpopi district ki oina tasengba mukogi mafam amasung laifam Sadar Hills East ki manung de yauribani haribasing asi sapchana area asi khangtok aga thambina bagidamakta khangtok jabani chingi lalhoba group singi manung da suda wari sanariba kangbu kharana itatatana akoiga tainariba mafam sing asida kihan khanghanbana singba hek tawba yawi haribasing asi yariba makhai masi tawhandana ba sarkar asinu honabiu.
A public reception programmed as a part of the ongoing Rashtriya Ikadmata Yatra under the aegis of Student Experience in State Living (SEIL) was held today at Commerce Department of Manipur University. Speaking on the occasion, Power Minister Thongam Biswajit said it would be a mistake if Manipur fails to tag along on the dream of New India envisioned by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. While aiding that, Rashtriya Ekatmata Yatra is being organized with the motive to bring about an integration of the whole nation and with the motto One Nation, One People, One Culture. Minister Biswajit said the Prime Minister Narendra Modi stands firm to make India a strong nation backed by the resource of its youthful citizens. He urged the youths of the state to fulfill the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. While addressing the visiting students, Minister Biswajit also mentioned about various tourist places, unique flora and faunas in the state with historical, cultural and aesthetic values. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, Head Professor of Commerce Department, and Tesmani, Associate Professor of Chemistry in NIT Manipur and State President of the ABVP Manipur, Dr. Thiam David, State Secretary of the ABVP Manipur, R.K. Ravichandra, SEIL in charge Manipur, Umesh Den Subomt, Coordinator of the SEIL, Pasupatinath Upanyan Yu were among the eminent persons who attended the program.
Atal Bihari Bajpai na donor department ama haudo madagi mantralay ma torkan Congress obiya ama obiya Manipur da karida sari bangasi civil secretary all construction je donor dudagi NEC dagi lower kana sabane jimji koi koktalai jabne ba si har kana ai Atal Bihari Bajpai do BJP ki ne habigi wari ki wana teko leader dugi wa idea le number photo ngasi su ABP na tori posting the northern state ta first lakpa matam da Kaidawagi Kasi Kanoja Silgi Labor Exchange Program Tower Ino Habi Poche, a Wakalung the Lake Javani, Tamun the Lake Javani, Madudi, Manipur, the Makun, Yangola, Amadaki, Manipur, Labor student Gi, Fibom, Labor Port Punamaxing Se, Sigi Ure Harakanda, Punjal Harakanda, and Diagi mainstream da, Pulakanda, Masin Punna, a quick amateur, and Namaki Port to give Dagda Laki.
COSIM Chairman Dr. C.H. Sarat says declining state of language of the community signifies the diminishing culture and identity of the community. The present and future generation must play their parts to preserve the language in the best possible way. C.H. Sarat was addressing a felicitation program held at Brilliant School in Malum Tulihant, Makha, that was organized to felicitate Sanalei Park newspapers staff reporter Maibam Kennedy, who was recently awarded the State Journalist Award 2022. Dr. C.H. Sarat further pointed out that the increasing influence of the English language in day-to-day conversation have also led to diminishing relevance of the mother tongue, which further had impact to all the culture and identity as well. However, he also expressed hope that new national education policy will bring positive changes and also contribute to resurgence of local languages and dialect. President of the AMZU, Wangkemcha Samzai, social scientist Dr. Dhanabil Aishram were among those other eminent persons who attended the program.
Paisa paibas na kadore masas mapan thadokrani bisak being a day maron talking a day mapanda tamoroni boarding school tamoroni and thoro kan the meeting on the country the hangam thongosani hangam the haiba talk to yende haiba talk to sign in toreo sigum was a koi yamna section bigadabani koi like tam haibas the like the your knowledge duk tanatana koi like su harise sis yawraban like su punna haiba mi dunia punna samma mi harase education gi asengwa aim and objective kaino my relation is my personalities all around the element for like to khatanate.
President of the Manipur Youth Student Union to MYSU, W. Tanu, says the union will extend educational support to students who have no one. She maintained that MYSU was established for the betterment of student community with dedication and sacrifices. Tanu was speaking at the first Foundation Day observation of MYSU today at the hall of JN Dance Academy in Imphal. Speaking further, Tanu mentioned that the union had inspected government schools in the state since its establishment and will work towards providing free education to students who have no one to look after them. She stressed that it's time that every community in Manipur stand united. Social activist Asang Kasar, social activist Dr. Lamting Thang Haukip, UCN President Joy Chandra Konthauzont and MYSU advisor Mayeng Bomt Amutombi attended the event.
lamdam asibu malenge tongan ba field da tongan ba platform da sakta ka debe kaya bo thona piduna mateng pangjege habi wakhalon su leise khwari sothara ba angang sin khangatuna government ki mailoi sing da amadi private school sing da free of course da mai tamhana ba honna ba da maisuna mateng pangjegani apun ba ikhoi iramdam sigi singmi tami thong mana na sakona ba honna ba da amadi apun ba manipur ki saktam bu kana na honna ba da miyam puna irei paksa sing ikhoi punna thodang lomina si haiba maisugi maikai degi thamjari loina na ikhoi gi maisugi ahamba foundation de nimit asina lakpada lamdam sta khundaminari ba singmi tami amadi mapalamda soina takraba irei sa khudima hena nusisana ba tangdu leita ba ing tapa sakhat pa khunai ama oirasanu haidana yaipa pausal bijari.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on coronavirus cases in India and abroad. Keep watching Impact News.
Dr. Helena Optometric College North AOC Imphal के academic session 2022-23 के admission हौजरे program offer Bachelor of Optometry specialties का मटिक चार व infrastructure गलोइना secure campus spacious classroom अमदी well maintained library meritorious students सिंगी special fee concession अमदी scholarship well qualified dedicated अमदी experience लेरबा ओजा सिंह न ताकपी तंबीगनी नुपा मचा अमदी नुपी मचा की secure अमदी separate hostel Dr. Helena Eye Hospital and Institute Daily training की खुदों चाब सुलेगनी लोइनना course असी हैक लोइबका India अमदी अवॉर्डा चाद चामा job placement लेगनी अकुपा मरोल की दमक 9774065535 टा contact you.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 kilometers away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok jare hairiba sida personalized gifts corporate gifts awards and mementos home decor office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maklangsing birau Tilakras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 39 new COVID-19 cases and 10 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active case load stands at 7,034. Death toll reaches 5,30,553. Over 219 crore 84 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine had been administered in India so far. Manipur reported 2 new positive cases of COVID-19 and 5 recovered in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 1,39,906 people so far, and death toll remains at 2,149. Active cases are 7 at present. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 64 crore 21 lakhs 16,000 people. It has claimed above 66 lakhs 22,000 people and recoveries are above 62 crore 14 lakhs 77,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 13 lakhs 44,000 in the world. It has been alleged that the planning department, along with some people planning to relocate to one of the activities to taken under the project scheme of the Integrated Wasteland Management Program from Kakching District, Bangandabi to somewhere else. In connection with this, former President of Bangandabi Gram Panchayat, Ningthozam to Indibalat warrants of launching steer a planning department and all concerned fan to drop the plant of shifting the location within 5 days. Speaking to media today at her residence in Tangzeng, Indibala maintained that under the project scheme of the Integrated Wasteland Management Program, Tangzeng and Bangaldabi villages of Bangaldabi Gram Panchayat were shortlisted for 2 activities to be initiated in the 2 villages, following which every necessary document was submitted to state-level Northern Agency project officer under Planning Department. In development and that relevant authority had yesterday informed that the project earlier proposed for Pangaldabi is shifted to Langmidong. She drew the attention of state government to look into the attitude of planning department officials at the earliest and initiating necessary measures to ensure that the project is taken at Pangaldabi only.
Guy from the deliver CM, we are so put about plans that I department in Mako to Mubasina, Luza, the Bachanga, with Tabak in Jetaganda, to mine the Todana, Palapa, the guy of Punava, the Gidi, Bazai, the Punava Tadar, Pachan, Chidan among the on top of the gay, Masia Sukumba, Ikogi, Lila Darmada, Manipur, only with the Tobaya, I have the Agi Pangandabi, pieces and Aram to one Base, Ikogi, Pangandabi, Lila.
Two books titled Bold and Beautiful, Hai Pei Rani Kaiteng Liu and Women Street Vendors and Livelihood of Jalangkront Nagas in Manipur, written by Dr. Kamei Bizu of Department of Social Work, Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, Regional Campus, Manipur, was released today during a program organized by Department of Social Work, IZNTU RCM. The book Bold and Beautiful, Hai Pei Rani Kaiteng Liu highlights the role of Rani Kaiteng Liu during the freedom struggle, that she shed lights on her determination and self-belief. And the other book, Women Street Vendors and Livelihood of Jalangkront Nagas in Manipur, talks about the role of Jalangkront women in running their family. A symposium as a part of the World Antimicrobial Awareness Week was organized by Antimicrobial Resistant Stewardship Program Implantation Committee of JANIMS at the conference hall of the hospital today. The symposium was organized on the theme Preventing Antimicrobial Resistance Together. Director of JANIMS, Professor L. Devant, MS Professor of JANIMS, KH Lokeshwar, Nodal Officer of Antimicrobial Resistance, JANIMS Professor Supriya Leifangbomt were among the eminent persons who graced the program.
So to avoid this antimicrobial resistance, Mr. Krone's program has been started just to educate, just to motivate, just to making this awareness in the different groups of people, maybe human health workers, veterinary doctors, agricultural, in all areas, in all regions, because we need to join our hands to bring down this pathogenesis of this MR. This journey will be very useful to all of us, to our society, to bring down this pathogenesis.
TA and Health Minister Ledba Hawke today distributed winter crop seeds to farmers of border town Moray under first installment 2022-23 of the Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture scheme. Speaking in the program organized by Walnut Development Officer H&SC Moray Technopole District, Minister Ledba Hawke urged farmers to utilize the seeds efficiently and to contribute to the economy of the state. On the Mission for Integrated Development Horticulture, MIT has for Churchampur and for Jol District, Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Churchampur today distributed winter seeds to farmers during distribution of the winter vegetable seeds, program held at its office in Tubon, Churchampur. Horticulture Officer Madhuras, who attended the program, said that the government is taking tremendous steps and efforts by introducing various programs and schemes to refurbish and rejuvenate dying forests from illegal poppy cultivation. Onion, cabbage, tomato, garden beans and French beans were distributed to farmers during the program. Humanism Foundation and Directorate of Extension Education Agricultural Central Agricultural University Imphal jointly carried out a one-day training program on scientific poultry farming. Speaking on the occasion held at Kalikalok, Maring village of Kakching District, Deputy Director, Directorate of Extension Education, CAU Imphal, Dr. Deepak Nath, stressed on CAU Imphal and Kalikalok village, further taking up various initiatives, activities together to boost the economy of farmers. CAU Imphal Livestock Assistant Dr. N. Kainatombi, as resource person, spoke on the benefits of scientific poultry farming. Altogether, 25 individuals took part in the training program, which was also attended by Humanism Foundation Managing Trustee Dr. Wahingbom Rocky Chan. Lakshya NGO today conducted an awareness and collection drive of PET plastic bottles with potential for recycling. The awareness collection drive is aimed at breaking old habits patterns of using and throwing plastic bottles, and instead of inculcating the habit of disposing it on plastic bags and blue dustbin. As PET bottles can be reused, recycled in many sectors like textile, infra, footwear, and etc. And proper disposal of PET bottles will help in protecting the environment and in maintaining the beauty and aesthetic of the city, while providing employment to many. The one-month extensive program is sponsored by PACE PET Plastic Association for a Clean Environment, supported by Manipur Pollution Control Board and Imphal Municipal Corporation. Manipur Longmeet Lut Enterprise North expressed support to nationwide plan to march to Ras Bhavan of every state in India on November 26 to mark second anniversary of protests against farm law in 2020, which was spearheaded by Samyukta Kishan Morcha. District Administration Tamenglong held Hills Leaders Day and Miyam Kinumit People's Day today at the auditorium hall of Mini Secretariat Tamenglong. Tamenglong District Deputy Commissioner Pawan Yadav and district-level officers took part in the program and discussed the grievances of people. Locals were also elaborated about welfare schemes under various departments. COVID-19 vaccination camp health camp was held as a part of the event. Volunteers of Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, KADA, All Manipur Women Social Reform Mission, and Development Samas, Dupi Samas, the Thobal District United Women's Development Organization, Thobal IMA, and Lairong Telt Women Development Association carried out tourist rally against legalization of liquor last evening. Protesters chanted various slogans during the rally held at Lairong Telt in Thobal District. Now the sports news. First, Chief Minister Sagol Kangje Championship kick-started today at the Kangsaibong Polo Ground in Kangla, Imphal. All Manipur Polo Association organizes the championship under the aegis of Manipur government. Chief Minister Nongthaman Birint, Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur, Laisemba Sanazauba, All Manipur Polo Association President Dr. K. Sarath Chandra, along with several distinguished personalities of the state, attended the opening event. 20 veteran Sagol Kangje players, including one woman player, were also presented with humble gifts as a mark of respect during the program. In the first match of the championship played today, Imphal District Polo Association defeated Chinkai Hunba Polo Club by 20-10. Altogether, 14 polo clubs are participating in the championship on knockout basis. Chief Minister's Sagol Kangje Championship is being organized in connection with the Manipur Sangai Festival. Bishnupur District Polo Association will play Lamphel Polo Club in the second match. Manipur Police Polo Team will face Thobal District Polo Association in the third match tomorrow afternoon. Addressing the opening event, Chief Minister N. Birint and Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sanazauba highlighted the role of the horses during wars and in safeguarding Manipur's independence in bygone days. The two leaders in their speech expressed that Manipuri pony is on the verge of extinction. Several associations in the state have been striving for protection of this horse breed through polo. Further, Manipur government, with a vision dedicated in preserving and protecting Manipur pony, had initiated various programs for the cause. They said the state government and All Manipur Polo Association met it in holding the Chief Minister's Sagol Kangjay Championship as already planned much earlier.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯂꯩꯁꯦꯝꯂꯣꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯕ ꯁꯒꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯅ ꯊꯣꯝꯃꯒ ꯁꯣꯔꯣꯛꯇ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯍꯥꯠꯍꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯒꯣꯜ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯛꯄꯗ ꯂꯩꯁꯦꯝꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯛꯑꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯅꯤꯅꯤ ꯉꯥꯡꯗ ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯗꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯕꯇꯥꯂꯤꯌꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯃꯝ ꯁꯒꯣꯜ 10 ꯕꯇꯥꯂꯤꯌꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯌꯣꯛꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯕꯖꯦꯠ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯑꯥꯔꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯃꯤꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯒꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁ ꯂꯣꯟꯗꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯟꯇꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯎꯟꯇꯦꯠ ꯀꯥꯏꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯁꯦꯕ ꯁꯒꯣꯜ ꯊꯧꯕ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗ ꯐꯖꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯀꯣꯛꯁꯦꯠ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯀꯣꯛꯁꯦꯠꯇ ꯁꯦꯠꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯕꯨꯠꯀ ꯎꯞꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯁꯟꯗꯣ ꯃꯨꯠꯇꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ.
Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Tourism Director W. Ball says preparation for 11th edition of Manipur Singha Festival 2022 are almost completed. Festival to cost around 10 crore rupees. Cultural actions Mashan Kumhai to be held at Ukhrul District Headquarters on December 2 and 3 to celebrate age-old bond between Tangkhul and Meitei community. Perao MLA L. Rameshwar and members of SHELLYRA Pibaral Punsimarub Manipur meets farmers of Kangapok whose paddy stack have been burnt down by miscreants. Villagers of Thangnapokpi and Sanasabi in the Falls district stays protest meet against including their villages in the hill districts. And first ever Chief Minister Sagol Kangjay Championship kick-off at Kangzibung Polo Ground, Kangla in Imphal. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Sky Hospital, providing 24/7 heart attack center in Manipur. Don't delay, call immediately if you are having symptoms of heart attack like sudden onset chest pain, breathlessness, pain in left arm, heaviness in chest, nausea, vomiting.